Hi there, my name's Phil Thomson. I'm Managing Director at a company called Loyaltynet, and I'm going to talk to you for a short while about just how much we've seen changes in the whole sales process over the last 10 to 15 years. Unfortunately, some would say I've been in sales now for 35, 40 years, and if we told people back then that you would actually be having to deliver value to prospective clients and customers without necessarily being assured of any return, they would have laughed at you. The idea that you might actually do things for people without guarantee that they were going to pay you would be quite a ridiculous scenario. But over the last certainly 5 to 10 years, we've seen a dramatic change in that. We've seen that now businesses have to deliver value before they'll even engage, before a client will actually even engage with them. You know, the greatest example, I suppose, are the household names like Google, like Twitter, where they recognised a pain, they recognised a need. Obviously, in Google's case, nobody could find anything on the internet, and they decided to do something about that and address that pain that was in their client audience, and therefore were able to start to get vast numbers of users. But interestingly, at that point of time, without any guarantee of return. Very often we've heard people say, and you still today will hear people say of other organisations like Twitter, like Facebook, I don't know how they make money. And in some ways they're not actually initially worrying about how they're making money. What they're worrying about is delivering value, getting that client base, that large client base, and then looking about how they're going to monetise it. And we see that not just happening with the big boys, but right through smaller organisations, right through to micro-blogging, where people are delivering value in advance of ever trying to engage a customer, ever trying to relieve them any money, but delivering value so that they are then maintaining that customer base moving forward. So one of the things I'm going to be talking to the audience today about is around identifying what that pain, what that problem is that you're addressing as a startup business or a small organisation, and how you're then going to ensure that you convert your ability to address that pain into value for the client before they ever even part from any money with you. Because what you want is you want an environment where your prospects, your clients are coming back to you because they see you as a trusted advisor. They see you as somebody who understands what it is that they have an issue with, whether it's a pain, whatever pain that is. So that could be as basic as a pain of you not knowing what to cook tonight, and therefore because you're running a recipe site, they're actually going to you on a regular basis, and guess what? Once they get confident about what you do, that they will perhaps buy product from you, buy components for whatever it is you're going to be cooking, buy the ingredients, right through to financial services. Maybe you actually are using an organisation that's helping you understand what your tax liability might be, and they're doing that for free. But because you grow in trusting them, eventually when they offer you a service further down the line that you might have to pay for, you're willing to do that because you've already got to that trusted advisor status. So in the last 20, 30 years, as I say, amazing change in the sales environment. In the past, we wouldn't do anything for nothing. Now, just to survive, we have to start off at least by doing an awful lot for nothing. Thanks very much.